Write that down. Now here's another way you can remember it, and some people like to do this. Bead GCF. Just this is the word bead. Some people say greatest common factor. Bead GCF. It doesn't matter what, you know, I just use FCGDAEB and BEAD GCF. So whatever works for you, but you need to know this. All right, and then we're going to again put the order of flats up here on the staff, and again, it's very specific where they go. This never changes. It's the same throughout the world. On Tuesdays, Thursdays, Wednesdays, Sundays, every day, AM, PM, it doesn't change. I only say that because sometimes students think that this changes from day to day. It doesn't. It's the same. Okay, so you only have to memorize it this way. All right, so the first flat B goes on the middle line in treble clef, and the second line in bass clef. Again, these are both Bs. And then the E goes on the fourth space in treble clef and the third space in bass clef. And what's kind of neat about the flats is that we always follow this pattern. We start on B, we go up for E, down for A, up for D, down for G, up for C. It just follows that pattern all the way. So we're going to go down for A to the second line in treble clef, pardon me, the second space in treble clef and the first space in bass clef. We go up to the fourth line for D in treble clef and the third line in bass clef, to the second line for G in treble clef and the first line for G in bass clef, up to the third space for C in treble clef, the second space for C in bass clef, and down to the first space for F in treble clef. And we actually write the F in bass clef. This is correct. We write it below the staff. It's in your book this way, and this is the correct way of doing it. So this is the way I want you to do it. So if you don't do it this way, it'll be incorrect. I will have you redo it, or if you do it on a quiz, it will be marked incorrect. So this is the way we write these. Okay, so same thing. If I want to make the scale of E flat major, I'd start on E flat. And how many flats would it be in that key, Josh? 3 flats. All right, and what would they be? Everybody see that? So I found out over here on the circle of fifths that can somebody turn that off? I don't know what was making that noise. Yeah, just turn it off. So E flat is. I had a student in a guitar class the other day answer a phone. Don't ever do that. Huh? In the middle of class, he actually answered his phone. His phone went off, and I'm like, okay, so he forgot, and I didn't say anything, and I thought he was going to turn it off, and he picked it up and said, hello? I'm like, I just said, don't answer that in here. I couldn't believe he did it. Anyhow, please remember to turn your cell phones off. I don't think you'll ever do it again. All right. So E flat is the key, and we know it's 3 flats, right? And then, so that's how many? 3 flats, and then over here we come over here and we find out which one. So we know it's going to be B flat, E flat, A flat. So that means if I want to make the key signature of E flat, I'm going to go here. And I'll write those in. If I'm in bass clef, I'm going to start on the second line for B. I'm going to go up for E and down for A flat. And that's key signature of E flat. And if I want to write the tonic in, I'll just put it right there.